We're picking up things with Jefff again from the Port Avon dock. Last time we were here, we got the opportunity to explore, and we got to explore a little guilt-free, actually. We didn't have to worry about the wearing down our welcome. But there are several places that we could go for these to explore, like the Cyclopean ruins. Let's take a look at this. What palace was this? What giant king made his home here? And why did he abandon the vast stores of souls that the locals still quarry from beneath the stones? Perhaps you might risk a furtive excavation of your own. Yeah, let's go to the ruins. Actions here will wear out our welcome. Cool. Not one of the looming stones is quite square, yet they all slot together immaculately. What were these ruins before their fall? Even their bones are tall and stately as the finest cathedrals of old France. What purpose did they serve in the past, plentiful days when their sun still shone? So we can either test our veils with a 42% chance to conduct a nocturnal excavation, because their chief export here is souls, quarried from the vast stores entombed within the ruins. To lead assistance, luck, and discretion the locals would not approve. Okay, we would need at least 5 crew. We could also enjoy the picturesque surroundings. How they soar, how tragic, how solemn, like the most rampant visions of Turner. Well, it's a hearts test, and it's a 76% chance of success. All is well. Okay, I don't know what that is. Alright, we still have Port Avon welcome. Success! The House of Giants! How vast were the beings that resided here? Were they kings? Was this their palace? You sit in the monumental shadow of a stone and watch the stars wheel above. What must they think, those stars, to see such grand ruins become the abode of such tiny, brief things? We have gained one vision of the heavens, and we are wearing out our welcome, so we're gonna leave now. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go back to the dock, and then we're gonna leave. And I seem to recall that we were going to head to the southwest, because we need to find that circus place. The circus that... I keep forgetting. Our prospects are in our inventory, which is kind of weird. We need to get to Polmere and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus, the southwest of New Winchester. So let's undock and realize that we went out of the dock the wrong way. And we will head to the southwest. Now, we don't really know anything of this part of the sky, and based on our explorations last time, we're going to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to deploying our scout bat. Oh, another homestead. Let's see, here is an abandoned homestead. Its roof sagged, its windows empty of glass. For every settler that makes a life for themselves in the Reach, another is lost. We can search it. Maybe they left something behind, and we have a pretty good chance of success here. Hey, we succeeded. You find bottles of homemade wine in the cellar, pots of meat pickling under the soil by the doorstep, and salvageable tools in an overgrown shed. Modest treasures that could mean the difference between life and death if your fortunes turn. Okay. Excellent. That worked out really nicely. Slowly getting better at the jet steering. Oh god, no, not you again. We don't like you. Oh, swing and a miss. Yep, it's a cantankerite. Yep. Oh, there's several of them, huh? Oh, man. Whoa! We got it. Loot it. Let's see, we will... so the largest chunk of it still lives again. We can either gain sovereigns, only a 38% chance of success. Let's gain experience in a sky story. Let's see, the cantankerite emits a long, flatulent eruption. It sounds as if someone had punctured a hippo. Once saw a herd of cantankerite mob a scorn fluke. Must have been 24 of them, so furious they impaled themselves on its spines to get at it. Whew. Okay. You look angry, sir or madam or whatever you are. Pardon me whilst I give you something to be properly angry about. You wanna come at me? Ow! We overheated. We overheated. That's bad. It's better. Let's listen to another Sky story about it then. Again, oh, it's the same story as last time. We gained another Sky story though. We now have 4, and we gained some more experience. Well, that was interesting. I wonder if Cantankerite are really that common. Hello, who are you? I don't like you. We can't mine this. Woo! Woo! You got a big shot. I'm gonna go around this rock and ignore you. I want to know how to identify things like that. Oh, what are we looking at here? What? Cuddles Comb. Spidered signal box, foggy with webs. Once it was part of the Isambard line. An old folly. The signal box is shrouded in gray. Close up you see that the box is covered in delicate webs, studded with cocoons. From the blue and white pattern of one bundle, it appears a spider has trapped a teapot. Inside, beneath a desk covered with rusted levers, is a luggage trunk. Captains in dire need can borrow from the cash inside, but custom dictates they must later replenish it. Ooh. We could read the ledger. Yeah, we could just read the ledger, because captains who withdraw from the cash should note their name and ship and what they took. Occasionally, they add anecdotes. We could also raid the cache, but we must later replenish it. This may mean enemy aids enemy, rival succors rival. Better that than bad luck. Let's read the ledger. The handwriting is poor but legible. Captain Senior deposited materials for hull repair to pay back their debt. There is a column for miscellaneous notes. The captain warns of a condition afflicting her crew. It started during a period of downtime. One took up gazing at the stars and encouraged the others into consideration of the heavens. This has since become a fixation, and the entire crew only grudgingly leaves the windows to perform their labors. That is a really pretty picture right there. I love that. Okay, we're gonna leave now. This place was a folly. Already nature strives to claim it. It's not a place to linger. Alright. We have a good amount of supplies. Let's send the bat. That ship is still following us. That ship needs to go the hell away. Drive your bat with moths until it tells you what it discovered. There's something grave over here. Perhaps another dead ship or another homestead. What are you? Curious glowing island. Were these ruins beautiful once, or were they always unsettling and eerie? We cannot inspect it because we do not have assaying. Let's head towards that question mark down there. Oh, it's foggy. Oh, it's foggy up here in space. I'm not a fan of this. Yeah, that got spooky quickly. My terror's rising. Check that out. I'm troubled still. Oh, it's a Reach Marauder. Okay, come at me. Come at me a little better. And we overheated, but it's okay because we succeeded. And we will loot the ship. You approach the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers again. Alright, so we can raid the safe, because our guns have reduced the door of the safe to a smoldering heap, but sovereigns are surprisingly durable. Or we can explore the captain's cabin. The marauders are rarely democratic. The captain rules by strength and claims the best for their own keep. We can seek unusual items. Let's give it a shot. We failed. Okay. The door eventually yields after sufficient bashing with a large hammer. Inside, the room is a wreck. The damage is greater and more specific than could have been achieved by your guns. The carpets are mauled, the desk oozes. Oh, precious charts have been regurgitated. It seems the captain had a pet. It's in the corner there, with the very long shadow indeed. It is decidedly unhappy. A change of scene may do it good. We've gained an uncanny specimen. That is a fail? That's a fail, apparently. Alright, I guess we could have gotten something better, maybe. Oh, okay, there's a shipwreck over here. The Belfair Owl, and this is Michelin's Meadow. Let's scavenge it. The wreck gleams with frost, its windows are dark, its engines silent, perhaps something of value lies within. We could enter through the shattered windscreens. The steel of its chassis is mangled, but the bridge appears largely intact behind its broken windows. Our heart's skill is good. We could strip her for repairs, but we're only down 4 hull points right now. So let's try and enter through the shattered windscreen, and we succeed. You don your sky suit. Your driver pulls your locomotive alongside the wreck, close enough for you to leap from one to the other. The floor of the bridge is carpeted with glass fragments. It shines like stars in your lamplight and tinkles like bells when your boots brush it. A sky chest nailed to the floor at the back of the bridge yields to your efforts. What could it be? An intriguingly bulging sack. How pleasingly it rattles. What we get? A stoppered vial falls out of the sack after sufficient shaking, a collection of gathered disappointments that someone might be willing to pay for. Jumbles of undistinguished souls. Okay. And there's something up here. Okay, it's a rock. It's a rock. The bat found a rock. Okay, and we might want to head a little bit further south. I mean, I'm going based purely on the heading from New Winchester that we were given to find this circus place. Let's send the bat. Ooh. A little bit of a hitch right there. Scout relays its findings. We're very near something. We're probably, like, right at the dang place, and... Nope, that's another rock. But that looks inhabited right there. Like, we've got to be near something. And we got to figure out how to mine these. An alliance of marauders have made their home here. No thank you! I'll be going. It's fine. Chance's Gloom. Cool. Yeah, we found Chance's Gloom, everybody. We're gonna go. This strikes me as a really bad place. I can't read that text because of this Reach Marauder who's right here. I'm gonna try to shoot him a lot. Swing and a miss. They got me. Come on. Okay, cool. Wow. Combat is quick and brutal here. Again, another Reach Marauder defeated. Let's go and gain Sovereigns and raid the safe. The Marauders haunt the Reach like bats in an attic. They spend their ill-gotten gains in the more licentious ports, acquiring sins in the riot of Lustrum before weeping their confessionals at Magdalen's. But a few meager funds remain. We got 10. That's not great. And we took a bunch of damage there. We're almost down to half. But we only had to fight one of those guys instead of many. And I could see several other lights in the darkness. This really looks like it should be inhabited. Okay. Bat, do your thing. Our terror is rising a lot now. It has nothing to report. That's bad. That strikes me as bad. So we wasted some supplies for no reason. Hello, what are you? Crap. What if I don't wanna? What if I don't wanna fight you? I dodged into it. I dodged into it, guys. I'm mad. Shoot me. Come on. I dare you. I'm gonna dodge. I'm good at dodging. I'm not good at dodging. Oh, it hurts. We're at 6 all. Oh. Can we? No, of course not. I was really hoping we'd be able to strip it for parts or something. Let's explore the captain's cabin again, and we succeeded this time. The cabin door did not survive the onset of your guns, nor did the captain. You have to tread carefully. The carpet will not be saved. A few scorched documents sit on the bronzewood desk. They make for interesting reading. Apparently London had need of a few brave captains willing to bring fire to the Tacadies. You would not have expected the signatories of the orders. Cool. I hear faint music. I may just be desperate now, but I'm imagining it to be circus music. That's a dead end. We're down to our last barrel of provisions, which is bad. I think we need to go back up and around, which is also bad. At least we're fine on fuel. We are a couple good shots from being killed, though. We have to find this damn circus, deliver these barrels of ours, and then fart our way back to New Winchester. God, it is an interesting wrinkle that the scouting bat takes supplies. In Sunless Sea, you could pretty much just spam it. No, there was no resource being spent. Oh, we found Harrison's Hollow. Neat. Forgive me for not being too excited, because it's not a port. Why do I feel like this is a dead end? Hello? Hello? There's glowing stuff in the background now. I don't think it... Okay, we found another rock. Still can't mine it. Can I go around this? I better be able to go around this. It's a spooky looking plant thing. There's a lot of spooky looking plant things all of a sudden. This is a new area. Our terror is also still rising, and I don't like that. But, you know, there's really nothing I can do about it right now. Agatha's Way. Does Agatha know the way to the circus? Oh, I don't like whatever that is. Looks like a fungus with eyes. Terror, yes, cool. As your terror rises, bad things will happen. Good to know. Would never have guessed. Fungus covers this place like a blanket. It sprouts pallid white and angry red, and every outcropping an asteroid. What are you? You look like a place. Is this a place? Hybris! Whoa! Our crew crowd to the windows. Hybris, I didn't think we'd get here. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, though, because the fungus person, the mycologist. Nice. A hub port, yes. Returning to a major port like New Winchester or London will greatly reduce your terror, provided that at least 15 days have passed since your last visit. Try not to let your terror reach 100. This is usually fatal, and if you do survive, you will still suffer grave harm. Okay. A fledgling colony trying to dig its fingernails deep enough into the spongy fungal fabric of the Reach to cling on when hard times come. It is a sad truth that many more settlements are founded than flourish. Nestled amidst sprawling, sporing gardens of fungus, Hybris is a colony of octogenarians. Okay. Rotting buildings slough gently into decay. Maintenance is poor, the population aged. An insect speckled with fungus flies past drowsily. Growth asks no license, reads a barely legible sign staked into a collapsed pile of fungal eggs. Oh my. A venerable welcoming party has gathered. The wizened mayor approaches. Cool. He has a firm handshake. Welcome to our little hideaway. Watch your step, that one's about to fruit. True enough, the little white sack at your feet suddenly splits. Snaking tendrils of red fungus explode outwards. The mayoral assistant, a severe woman of slightly less advanced years, guides the mayor to a nearby bench. You may stay as long as you like. Something is changing in Hybris. Interesting. We're going to gather a port report because we need to do that. Not much seems to happen in this sleepy place, but perhaps someone will be interested. Life moves slowly here. There are arguments over the rules of bowls and the correct amount of time to steep tea. The station master seems to avoid the villagers. There is an unusual, unique quality to the starlight which filters through the underside of the caps. We could explore. Insula de Brazil. Okay, we could take tea at the only lodging house in Hybris and the only building with more than one story. We could wander the wilds of Hybris. That sounds a terrible idea. Nowhere in the Reach has been so thoroughly colonized. It would be a shame not to see the sights. Make a delicate inquiry. Is there a lower age limit on settling in Hybris? I thought we had a person... That was the previous Jefff. The previous Jefff needed to bring someone here. We just totally missed the circus somewhere up in here, I guess. Wow. Okay, well, we we know about this place now. That's cool. Let's close the journal. Before we do that, what's in the bazaar? Bronzewood. We can't really afford much of that. Trade with the locals? Ooh. Let's buy some supplies. We could buy a sack of verdant seeds. We don't want to do that, though. Good thing we have fuel for now. Okay, back to Hybris. Let's... When you do not have a retiring filmmaker. Let's explore the settlement. A game of bowls has been organized on the flattest bit of marsh. You are invited to participate by the mayoral assistant, who proves herself a mean backhand draw. When all is over and everyone has retired for fungal juices at the Brendan, the wizened mayor takes you aside. This is what it's all about. A second youth. First in some cases. Huh. Neat. Okay, it's a slow day, apparently. Fair Nance waves as she lights candles outside the Brendan. Infected fireflies dance around the long match. The wizened mayor calls to you from the balcony of his house. He's going to bed. He rather overdid it at bowls earlier, you see. Okay. Wander the wilds of Hybris. Sure, let's try it. Fingers of black and red mushroom rise from the sodden ground. Tendrils of white fungus form vast arches. An earthy smell pervades the air and follows you through the swamps like a lost dog. In the middle of a grove of writhing sacks, you find a plinth adorned with broken and twisted nameplates the shape of collars. Brabazon Work World has been imprinted on each. I don't seem to be able to do much here. We could take tea. Sure, let's do that. A large woman of advanced years produces a pot of green tea and doilies from a moldering tea chest. She blows the spores off the cups. Back there I used to read the leaves on our breaks. I'm sorry, I don't see a long future for you, my love. Make the most of what you have. Somehow that reduced our terror. Alright, I want to ask the wizened mayor about this whole age thing. Oh no, we'd welcome youth, but we don't get many settlers coming out this way. We're happily secluded here. Our best years were spent by others. The wizened mayor glances towards the town hall where preparations are being made for performance. We have plans to hopefully change that, though. Interesting. Can I try to explore one more time? Life moves at a slow pace on Hybris. Several colonists tend the allotments while others sit squabbling outside the Brendan. Periodically, a lady emerges with tea and fungal crackers. A carpenter struggles with the fretwork on the new town hall. The carvings are of factories and faceless workers. I can't remember what they looked like, he says sadly. Okay, you know what? I think we're good. I think we're good. We've restocked on supplies. Oh my god, our hull is still in sorry shape. I guess we're gonna try to peel around here? Yeah. And hope that nothing looks at us too sternly. having a little bit of trouble telling what is and isn't wall here, but that's all fungus. Okay. I don't like that we're still south. I'd like to not go south. Shit. Kill the lights. Kill the lights, and we don't have much of a choice there. We have to go past them. Get stuck on that rock, why don't you? Okay, just go, ignore them. I don't think they can catch us. Maybe they can. Hey look, Faith's Fall. Behold, the remains of a celestial behemoth rotting gently. Oh my god, it's the squid card. Oh, it's another squid card. Oh, squid cars. Oh, we're gonna die. We gonna die. Dodge. Dodge and flee north. Bob and weave. Chuck and jive. I don't like the squid trains. With a groan like a dying whale, your locomotive's hull buckles. Your hull has fallen to zero, your captain is dead. Squid trains! Damn it! I don't like the squid trains. The hull cracks and the sky pours in. The cold takes us. Son of a bitch! Not all is lost. They managed to reclaim the locomotive. Convention did not dictate your predecessor's life. Their fellow Bohemians collaborated to provide this gift in their memory. Your predecessor worked for the Empire to honor their establishment affiliations. You have been given a generous gift. You will start at level 3. You have inherited 33 sovereigns. That's bad. We got some gossip. We keep 2 of our sky stories. We keep our bat. We keep the gun. We keep a vision of the heavens. The bank after funeral expenses passed on what was left, though possibly inaccurate. Copy of your predecessor's chart. When all this is done, you will be a wiser person than the previous captain started out as. Dang it. Dang it. That one squid shot, not only did it home in on me, which is bullshit, but it did like 6 points of hull on its own. I need to like stay closer to the center around New Winchester next time, I think. Man. Okay. Well. That'll do it for Jefff number 2, I guess.